Hey guys, for today we have a little bit of a project happening. Jeff and I are going to take, now this right here is my aloe plants. This used to have a big huge mama plant. It was big one. And last year at the other house, I can't remember what was going on. I think we were sick or something, and we left it outside. So the big mama plant died, and I thought everything else died too. But it had some little ones in there. So what I want to do is take some of those little ones and repot those into other planters and other pots. Alright, and this one right here, this little pot, it hangs up and it's fine and everything, but this plant that's in it is super duper long. It goes all the way over there. And I have actually started other plants. The one I have in the bathroom is one I started off of that one. I've started other plants off of that, so I want to start some more plants tonight to show you how to do it or how I do it. It may not be the proper way, so y'all, if I'm not doing it right, forgive me. This is just for this kind of plant though. I don't know how to do any others. But I want to get some off of that, and I want to take this plant because if you look at it, it's really like it's lost a lot of its stuff. I don't know why this happened, but it happened a long time ago. I think it's because the way it was hanging at the sink at the other house. We've had it hanging in the bathroom, so it's doing fine. It's alive. It's thriving, but I don't like the way that part looks, so I'm going to try to boost it. I guess you could say. I don't know if it's going to work or not. If I kill it, I do have its mama over here that I'm going to take. This is what I got that plant off of. I'm going to take this one because that pot is too small, and I'm going to put it probably in this planter. I don't know what I'm going to put in the red one yet. Probably an aloe plant. And then this one right here, it has been sad since I got it. I bought it on clearance at Lowe's. It's called Golden Pothos. I've never been able to get it to do more. It's always looked sad. So Jeff and I have talked about it, and what we're going to do is take it out of this pot, mix that soil that's in there with some of the new soil we bought the other day, and try to give it a boost and put it back in this pot. I am going to leave one of the aloe plants in this big one though. I'm going to probably have it indoor outdoor, but I do want to have some of my aloe inside because I just do. I actually thought I had lost it all, but Jeff is getting other pots, but the ones that we get off of this one, I'm going to start in little cups, little glasses, and later on I'm going to put those in a couple of little hanging, in little hanging pots. Let's see, I'll get Jeff to help me get the cups, but we're just gonna do this, and we might talk during part of it, we may not, but we're just gonna try to help our plants that actually, I think all of these except the aloe was bought on clearance whenever we got them, and the one I started myself. But at that other house, there was just no light. There was no light coming inside. Here we have light, so I'm hoping that that can help boost these. But like I said, this one we had it outside trying to help it, but it's just been sad the whole time. So we're going to see, but I'm going to get the camera set up and I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is this big one. And what I want to do is, and I don't know if this is going to work or not, but what I want to do is take some of this soil and mix it in with some new soil. And so Jeff has a bucket here. How are we going to get it out of here? I'm not going to just snatch it. I'm trying to keep it alive. We bought this thing on clearance, remember?
Cut the old leaves off.
Are they still? Let me go get the scissors. The one in here that we can do that with. thought that all those leaves were just, there went a bug. We can keep the old leaves in the bottom as mulch type stuff. But you remember buying this on clearance, and I've kept it alive for what, 2 years, but it never got better? I don't know how it's even alive, honestly. It looks better now than it did whenever we got it, though. Why did I buy it? Because it was a sad little plant that I needed to save.
Charlie Brown plant.
It's a Charlie Brown plant. But we can keep the leaves in with it, can't we? Okay, so how do you want to do this?
Just take it out and just lay it over in that pot yonder for now.
There's another dead leaf. In this pot?
Yeah, just lay it on top of it.
There's some new growth or something.
You know where it touches dirt, don't grow properly.
It didn't even get like good roots though. I mean, that's all it is.
Y'all go to the vine.
It just seems like it would have done something better. Like, I don't know. We'll need these scissors again soon. See, this dirt looks nice and, you know, doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the dirt, but it just doesn't. And I've always put plant food in it and stuff. What is it?
Stir it away, I'll let you stir it.
Oh, I was doing something wrong the way you look. Oh, we even bought an expensive plant a pot to make it, to try to make it live longer, or live. need a shelf to put all these on.
Oh, it went over this while I was sticking bag.
I know. Well, nobody held it for me when I did it. Hold on. Ta-da!
Quit.
You made that flop up. Oh, will you cut? Where are your fingers? Ooh, it's cold. What you thinking about?
Pop good.
What other one?
It'll be long.
Oh,
So you gonna try to reroute it?
yeah, I was gonna try to put it in something else, but I may have to wait on that. I may have to go get a pot for that one and just leave it like it is. But I do want to root some. I need little cups. But if I'm gonna do that, I'll let that one have an umbrella. It's not working. Oh, my eye is itchy. I won't need any more soil for that. So I'm gonna go wash my hands. And we can get this cleaned up. Can you turn the camera off? I'm gonna need to wash these too. Okay, so I'm gonna do this plant, but since I don't have another pot that's bigger than this or any other pot at all, I'm gonna just leave this in here for now, but I am going to shorten it some by getting some of this and rooting it. I have 3 little cups here and I've got some water here, but anywhere that you see one of these little things like this, let me see if I can get it to focus. You can cut it. It's not focusing, or I can't see it focusing. There we go. You can cut it right behind that, and there's like several on that, so I'm going to go ahead and cut back there, but I usually try to get where there's a big one, and I cut it just like that, and I put it in a cup, which that one's got a wonky leaf, so I'm going to try to straighten it up some, and I just put some water in there, and I will change the water out every few days. And I'm going to go ahead and do right here. There's one right there, but I'm going to go ahead and go back here to this one, and I'm going to cut it off. It doesn't hurt the plant, but you'll have, every one of these you do that with, you'll have more plants. So I'm just going to cut one more, because that's the only, I only have one more cup. These are not the best scissors either. And I'm just gonna pour the water in, and I'll check them every day. I used to keep them on my kitchen counter at the other house, but here I'm just gonna figure it out. But I could do that. I could keep going all the way if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do any more because, like I said, I don't have any more of these little cups, and that's what I usually use. But in this that I was going to do, I don't have another pot. So I'm going to get one at some point, and I'm going to repot this one too. But for now, it's just going to hang where it was and just be doing what it was doing. Okay, so this is all of them, and this is a good way to propagate more plants. And aloe will self-propagate, I think is what it's called. So you can have a bunch of different plants with, I know this kind and the aloe. So I don't know where we're going to put them all. We're going to figure that out, and I'm hoping that that one will live. But like I've never had one that kind before, and like I said, it was almost dead whenever we got it, but I got it anyway. It already looks better than it did, but maybe just because we have it spruced up in there, so or squished up in there. But anyway, we're just gonna put them around the house, let them get plenty of sun, make sure they have water, take care of them, and see what happens. Because this house does have more light, more sunlight, we'll be able to do things where that they can hopefully survive. But and these are, you can use if you get burned or something, and lots of different other things, like if you get a scratch or anything like that. And all of these plants, well, these ones, and that one over there are low light, so you don't need a lot of light, and they're really easy to take care of. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, that's them, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're figuring out where we want to put them all. Jeff is talking about taking the 2 little hanging ones and hanging them in the living room. We're going to see if that'll work out. 3 of them, well actually 4, because we put the one back in here. 3 of them we've put here, which is where I wanted them. And we have that little succulent down there. That little succulent I bought for 50 cents. I cannot believe it's still alive. I didn't think it'd ever live. And then this one's hanging just right there. I'm probably gonna move these because I don't know. I'm probably gonna move them, and that'll just be my plant corner. I can't really do anything else. I can't decorate in there. Why not have plants? And then that one is still right there, having fun, living life, doing great. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put some of the aloe, maybe one of the aloes in the back in the office, but we'll see where we're going to put them. But either way, we're going to put them around the house tonight, and maybe I'll show you some other time. But right now I want to get this done, and I want to go shower and get some videos edited. So I will see you guys again hopefully tomorrow, and if you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well, and I will add you to my list. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.